It is session 3 of The Witcher 3. I've been doing some experimenting. This is not a good place to test it. With the graphics options. I mean, I was using the default settings here. Frame locked at 60 frames FPS, so I've changed that to unlimited frame rate. May have to make more adjustments. So, back into the game. Ask Travis about Yennefer.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak, for your breath sours my beer.
Options marked will make use of the Axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To try more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character. Talk now. Let's use that ability.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Something else you'll be needing.
Are you selling Nilfgaardian's treatment you want?
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
What are you selling?
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Since I last looked. Well, I already have these items. I already have it, and I already have... But I want a second decoy card. Don't know.
Farewell.
Cat? Ah yes, the cat. Oh, stash. You can store weapons, armor, and junk in your stash for safekeeping, confident they will not be stolen or otherwise disappear. You can access your stash in a number of places throughout the world. Items stored in your stash in one location will be available in all other locations as well. Oh, now that reminds me how somebody else who played through this game, they didn't find the stash, at least not to begin with anyway. Stash. You can stash it and store items. Not that I've got much at the moment. But good to know. Okay, what else have we got around here? Oh, the cat.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War, what do you mean?
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
What about the war? What it's really like?
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
War make it to Novigrad yet?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright or no thanks?
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Do I want to begin the Gwent tutorial? Yes. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is the unit card. Number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. There's close combat, there's ranged combat, and there's siege combat. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Siege Expert special ability is called Moral Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So, Biting Frost, Torrential Rain. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to play. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability, which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point. Press A to select a card from your hand. Press A again to place it on the battlefield. Okay, so I have been dealt Biting Frost, Torrential Rain, Foot Soldier, and so on. Ballista. So I go first. Not sure where to begin. Moral Boost adds +1 to all units in the row. I think I'll start by laying down I'll play a weak card to begin with. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round, but your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength reset to 0. So he's laid down unit strength 2. So it's 2 to 1. I'm now going to lay down this guy. Ah! He didn't go where I expected. Okay, this one goes down. Right, I probably need to get some in the middle row. It's close, it's 12 points to 13. This one. Crikey. We're not going to have anything left for the other 2 rounds at this rate. Biting Frost sets the strength of all close combat cards to 1 for both players. And Torrential Rain sets the strength of all siege combat cards to 1 for both players. But then that harms your own as well. Keep going. Well, this isn't. Neither of us are passing. He's put down some fog. Right, I'm gonna pass. He kept on going. So he wins the first round. I've got 3 cards left, he doesn't have any. Right, okay. So he can't do nothing but pass. I pass. I win. 1 each. Now we go to the 3rd round. I've drawn an extra card. And I've got 3 weather cards now for the 3rd round, haven't I? Biting Frost, 2 Biting Frosts, and a Torrential Rain. Can I do anything over here? Oh, that's my sort of special ability. That doesn't really help either. So I can just put down weather effect. It doesn't score me anything though, does it? Because there's I've got nobody to put on the battlefield. So I pass and it's a draw. He wins if it's a draw. Defeat.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Yeah. Not gonna leave it there.
Let's play this game of yours.
Choose a card to redraw. I've got a couple of weather effects. He goes first. Okay. Let's put down this one. And same time. So he's put frost in. That's pretty nasty. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. Now he's put torrential rain in. Oh, I'll put that one in. I will now pass. He wins the first round. Second round. He's only got one card left to play now, and I've got 4. And I've got Torrential Rain available. I cleared the... Ah, good job I didn't play that then. He cleared the weather. He's got no cards left. There's nothing he can do now, so I pass. I'll win this round. And we go to the final round. I've been given a clear weather card. And now I can just... What's this? Well, I won because he can't do anything. Pass. Victory!
An interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.
A Miraculous Guide to Gwent. Make it the best of 3.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Let's play this game of yours.
Go with the same. I'm going to go first this time. So, choose a card to redraw. Oh, I've got 2 clear weathers there. Trebuchet. I'm going to have a clear weather available to me. I'm going to replace... Okay, begin. Put the trebuchet down. I'll follow that up with... torrential rain that affects my trebuchet. And it's 8 points to 7. Fourteen to 12. Clear that weather. He's passed. Oh, he's going to let me win this one. Yeah. But that's only round 1. We've both got 5 cards left each. And I've got to go first. Okay. Biting Frost. Okay. I'm passing. He's got to play another card. He wins. It's 1 each. Okay, well I'm 1 card up on him. Sure. So Biting Frost affects the close combat cards. But his unit's only worth 2 anyway. Aha! Now. So he thinks he's in a strong position now, and they're going to play Biting Frost. That knocks him down. Oh, he got a clear weather card! You son of a... He ain't got no cards left. I still win. I got the higher score in the end. Victory!
An interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.
Ah, starting to get that. Who's this guy? Gwent.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Not in the mood, let's get to the point. Fine, I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Quest updated. So ask there about her. Have we got anything new here? Character, still no points. Let's just get rid of that notification thing. There's the Miraculous Guide to Gwent book in here. That's just to turn the candle, switch the candle flame, extinguish. I think that's it. So I want to go take a look. I can't get up there. It could be time to leave. I do want to check. The quick access menu. The quick save key is F5. Okay, let's go out.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Three against one, mine or brave. I won't stay long, or using my ability, sort of mind altering back off.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Course no. You done nothing.
Horson's working witchcraft. Get him!
Nice meeting you.
Tough, huh? Your game state will automatically save when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. Nice meeting you.
Your gran told me about the lad went missing one day, so folk nagged a witchman that was hunting your lives started
Look
poking
at this
the
guy.
eyes at him. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it was, except it was some drowner that had sapped on it. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Word is, they laid his corpse
That's rubbish.
Freak.
Don't you look at me. What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
Let's go back.
Take it easy.
Is this Roach? No, it's somebody else.
Hey, ya! Faster.
There's a quest mark on it. Notice boards. So yeah, notice board of there's a quest giver. And then you got the merchants, the armorers, the blacksmith, the herbalist, the alchemist, place of power, monster nest, armorer's table, grindstone.
Wonder if the wench took down the wash.
Move it!
Let it rain. Watch the blood from the fields.
So I got the notice board here, wanted deserter. So I pause to read these. And I can take volunteers wanted. Nymph Guardian lessons. Outdoor relief. Contract ever by the Gwent. And this one looks like it's an important one, product missing. Look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard just near the bridge on Milk. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-cloud swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, question marks will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn what the secrets they hold.
Wonder if the waves took down the wash.
Well, it is raining.
Let it rain. What's the blood from the fields?
You must have heard.
Any tidings from Vizima? Let it rain. What's the blood from the fields?
Replenishment pouch.
Wonder if the wench took down the wash. Let it rain. What's the blood from the fields?
I'm going to investigate the
Slow.
Every important location you've discovered will be marked on your world map. To jump to your current objective, press... Scroll the map. If I zoom out, you can now see lots of undiscovered locations now marked on the map all over the place. My objective is to go here. Yeah, interesting.
Whoa.
Yes! What? Up and
Here.
smoke! What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
Points of interest. That's a winding stone here.
50 years of what? Up and smoke!
Joints are aching.
What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
This guy's not happy.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Don't insult me.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Request Twisted Firestarter. There were only a handful of non-humans in White Orchard. Use your Witcher sensors to look behind the forge for clues about the arsonist.
What the wit of the clever bugger did it? I'll teach him.
That I will do. So I've done a bit of exploring. Oh. I'm not sure about stealing stuff though. Royal lineages of the North. Not sure if I can get away with stealing stuff. Best thing to do is save. Let's try it. Royal lineages of the North. Honeycomb here. I gotta stay Extra! Honeycomb. Do I get away with stealing?
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Wanted honeycombs. With later pouring large quantities of the herbals.
Oh! Whoa!
I don't like you, White One.
George Reagan.
Ow!
Herbal seeds.
What do you want? Freak?
Well, yeah.
That sky. So I have reached the end of my session number 3 here. Witcher 3. This is very interesting. Let's just do a quick FPS test for you right at the end. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Freak?
Don't you call me that.
Winds howling.
Yes, you're very observant.
Looking for trouble?